What's going on, good people? What's going on? It's your boy Zaya. Listen, I'm here with another Zaya Talks, man. I want to talk to you about something. Stay tuned after this.
Most definitely.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe key, man. Just want to welcome you to the Most Definitely channel, man. Hey, I got something I want to talk to you about, man. And it is about being determined. Like, listen, man, when you're in the mode where things are going on in your life, man, and something happens and you like, man, I'm done with it. I'm giving up on it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can't take it. I want to talk to you about something, man, that lives on the inside of you, man, that is there. It's just important to have people around you, man, that can speak to you in those moments. You know what I'm saying? That can kind of like help you get back to that place of, navigating and just continuing to move forward, man. It's being determined, you know what I'm saying, not to give up, man. And I realized I experienced, man, a personal situation in my life, man, a couple days ago, man, that had me challenged, that really, man, questioned. It had me asking a lot of questions, man. I dealt with, giving up and walking out, man, on, doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Being a dad, being a father, being a husband. And, you know what I'm saying? I got into a situation with my wife, man, a couple days ago. And, man, truly, man, was, challenged so much so to where, I gave up. You know what I'm saying? I got out the car in anger. Just was walking down the street saying, you know what, man, I'm ready to get this up, and I can't take it no more. I'm tired of being mistreated, and the whole nine, man. I dealt with a real deep situation, man, that really challenged me so much so to, man, where I, man, literally was getting ready to give up on everything. And you know what I'm saying? So my bro was there with me, man, and he was helping me out. Which, matter of fact, we did a show just yesterday, you know what I'm saying, me and him together. And you know what I'm saying, it was crazy how things turned out, man. We was on there talking about, like there's no doubt in faith, which was crazy because literally, man, like I got into a situation that night just concerning the stuff that we was talking about earlier, man. It's wild how, situations happen, man. But, nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I got into a real big situation, real big argument with my wife. And so, man, I'm walking down the street, man, after I got out the car, mad. I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? And my bro pulls up on the side of me, man, and I'm just exploding. I'm just telling him how I feel and why, I'm just mad. I'm upset, just letting it out, right? And you know what I'm saying? He was just talking to me, man, really listening, but at the same time, man, just really speaking to me from a place of understanding. You know what I'm saying? And so he's like, man, let's just, you just calm down, man. Get in the car. Let's talk about this, man. So I get in the car, man, and or get in this truck, and man, he driving me back to the house. So we on the highway, and you know what I'm saying? Man, just really, man, got to a place, man, where I just was like, you know what, man, I had to let him know how I was feeling even deeper. And he listened. He was, just listening to everything I had going on and everything. And you know what I'm saying? We make it to my house, man. And I'm so mad at this point. I'm angry. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, stay here, man. I'm getting my stuff. I'm going to a hotel tonight. I'm not staying at the house. Just feeling it. And getting the house, man, I start packing my stuff up, getting ready to go. And I go upstairs in the kitchen, and my daughter's up there, my oldest son. And, I walk past them, you know what I'm saying? Because in my being upset, in my frustration, I'm like, I'm not, going to look because I know that this moment's going to, literally, challenge me to stay. And I wasn't trying to stay. I was so hurt while I was wanting to leave, right? And, you know what I'm saying? So I get all my stuff, man, and, walk back down the stairs, pick my things up, and I'm going out to the, to my bro's truck, right? Get in the car, throwing my stuff in the car. And, you know what I'm saying? My bro, I was like, man, just take me up to the hotel, man. I'm getting ready to go, you know what I'm saying? Just period. And he's like, okay, cool. So he turned around. We driving up the street. And, we turned the corner. And my bro said something to me, man, that brought tears to my eyes. He said, you have to think about what would your kids think about you in this moment. And when he said that, man, he said, what do you think they would think, if they dad did something like this? And immediately, man, tears came to my eyes, man. I started crying. I said, bro, turn around, take me back home. And so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He turned around, took me back to the house, you know what I'm saying? And I went upstairs, you know what I'm saying? And I set my sons down at the table and I talked to them and I told them how proud I was of them. And you know what I'm saying? It for me in that moment, it was such a difficult thing because when you really want to do something, when you're determined, you know what I'm saying, and to do anything, whether it's determined to win or determined to give up, you know what I'm saying, you will walk after it because we have something on the inside of us that, we have a choice, right? We can choose to make a choice. And so for me, you know what I'm saying, it came from a moment of really seeing what was deep rooted on the inside of me, because I know as a dad that, that's something that God gave me. It's something that's rooted on the inside of me for me to be a dad, right? For me to be a strong dad, you know what I'm saying? And so when he told me it, man, it just really, it woke me up, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of ways. And the biggest way it woke me up, it showed me how that when you have people around you that are influencers, right, that are positive people in your life, they can speak into your life, you know what I'm saying? Even when you get to a dark moment or a dark place in your life, when they speak into your life, it literally, you respond in such a way where you don't walk out on everything that you have built so far. And so I want to encourage you, you know what I'm saying, if you're determined, being determined to win or being determined to give up, I want to encourage you to have, just that small voice or somebody you can call, somebody that's there with you, walking through you in your process, you know what I'm saying, for you to actually hear them in that moment. And what's so crazy was, what was so big about it was that, I found in the midst of everything that I was going through that, you know what I'm saying, hearing what he was telling me was sitting, it pierced through all of the things that I was feeling, whether it was hurt, whether it was pain, whether it was emotional, no matter what it was, you know what I'm saying, I was able to, whatever it was I was feeling at that moment, it just cut straight through it. And it hit me in a place where it needed to hit me, So I want to talk to you today about being determined not to give up and not to give in. And, you know what I'm saying, the biggest thing I'm learning in my life is that the experiences that I go through, you know what I'm saying, I'm qualified to speak from a place, you know what I'm saying, because I'm qualified to speak from this place because having to experience it and understand that these challenges that I've gone through are ultimately turning out for the better. It's ultimately turning out for something that's good. And so that's why I'm actually doing this actual post, because I want to encourage you. I want to let you know that, you know what I'm saying, as you are setting out, you know what I'm saying, in whatever you're determined to do, if you're determined, you know what I'm saying, to be a good dad, or if you're determined to be a good husband, or if you're determined to get better at a difficult situation you might be experiencing in your life, that, you know what I'm saying, if you set your heart on it and you are focused and determined, you know what I'm saying, and determined is basically setting your mind to it, telling yourself that I'm going to do this, right? You know what I'm saying, you will overcome it and you'll get to it, right? But, what do you do in moments, man, where you're determined and, something happens and it challenges you and it pushes you back so much so to where you was like, I know I was determined, but, you know what I'm saying, why did I allow myself to get to that place in that position? Listen, you're human. We all face it. We all experience it. We all go through it. Nobody's perfect, but I had to learn something in that moment, which was so big for me. I realized that what was on my life and what I'm called to was a lot bigger than a situation or a mistake or something that happened in my life that, would want me to give up. Because ultimately, if I truly wanted to give up, I would have gave up. But if you hear a voice in a situation where it speaks to you and it doesn't influence you to the place to where it literally was like a temptation for you to go back, but it was something that spoke in your spirit for you to actually say, you know what, you're right, and I need to do what's right. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you like, listen, your growth process is so big right now. It's off the chain. And I'm not saying that because it's something that the Lord showed me. I'm just saying it because it's true. Anytime you're determined to do something, like I was determined to give up and walk out. I was determined. But there's something he said, it cut through all of what I was feeling. And it didn't make me feel bad, but it encouraged me to make the right decision. And so I want to tell you, your determination is a lot deeper than what you think, especially even if you get to a situation where you're like, man, I'm about to give up right now. If you are still moving and still going and still consistent, or even if you might have made a decision where you said like, I'm giving up, and you gave up a couple days, man, listen, you know what I'm saying? And you back at it, Like your determination is a lot bigger, is a lot stronger than the want to give up, than the determination to give up, man. I was watching this Prince interview today, and saying Prince, basically was talking about how as a kid, how when he was in a neighborhood, he would look up and he would see these planes in the sky. And he said it'll leave a trail, the jet will leave a trail in the sky. But then he said he would look down around him and it was all this commotion, all of these people fighting and everything. And something stood out to me about that interview and what he was saying. As a kid, when you're looking at all the commotion and everything around you, you really truly ain't understanding what's going on. He said what was really beautiful to him is looking up, seeing those jets in the sky. So what are you saying? What I'm saying is your perception about the situation is ultimately, is how you feel, right? And so I was determined, to make a decision based on how I felt, rather than looking up at like those jets, like he said, like, man, this situation is a lot bigger than me. And it's not about, me giving up. This situation is truly about me, getting bigger, getting better, and growing in the situation. So your perception of your situation will change everything and how you look at it, right? And so that's where I stood at, man. I had to understand that I'm determined to do this. I'm determined to win, and I'm not going to give up. I got to keep moving and keep going and doing what is necessary to do. You know what I'm saying? And that is why, we got to keep moving and keep going. That's why I want to encourage you. I want to let you know that, your destiny and what you're striving after to do, your determination is very important. But because you got to a situation where, something hit you, something, put you in a position to where you're like, man, I'm done with this. I'm getting ready to give up. It doesn't make you a quitter. It doesn't mean that, you don't have what it takes. That doesn't mean that, that you have given up 100%. What it means is that everybody's human and they get to a place. And what it means is that you're human, is that, you're going to experience those moments, but being determined to win, being determined to not give up, and keep moving forward. It's something that all lives on the inside of us. And I want to let you know that you are a winner, and that, I want to encourage you not to give up right now in this place of your life and what you're experiencing. Don't give up. Keep moving and keep going. Witness, watch how things begin to change because your decisions, was consistent. Your decision was consistent. You continue to do what was important and necessary when it was difficult, even when you didn't see what you wanted to see, So I want to encourage you to continue to be determined. Continue to not give up. Continue to keep that mind frame of saying that, I got to make it through this and things are going to be okay. Right. So I wanted to encourage you with that, man, and let you know a little something about what I've experienced and what I've learned from those experiences. And I promise you that God will never fail you. People will, even sometimes we will get in a situation where we'll give up, but God will never fail you. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I want to encourage you, listen, if you're new to this channel, to hit the subscribe key and, hit the like button as well. It helps out a ton with this channel. And also it will connect you with me, as I continue to do these, live talks. I do everything on this channel, man, from sitting down talking about, about Christ, talking about life, talking about, all kind of things on this channel that are encouraging, that are uplifting, that inspires, that challenges. That's what my channel is all about. We have fun here. I do gaming on my channel. I do interviews on my channel, everything on here, but it's all aimed at, life, Christ, and encouraging people. So if that's something that you would really, truly need in your life, I want to encourage you to hit the subscribe key because you won't miss out. I don't want you to miss out on everything that we do here on the channel. But yeah, with that being said, man, listen, I just want to encourage you to continue to grow and to continue to get better. And everything you're going through at this moment, man, things is going to be awesome. Listen, if you are tuning in, watching this on, March 30th, and right now where I'm at is 12 o'clock Central Time. If you're tuning in watching this, then listen, every Wednesday night we do in the Word Bible studies. And so right now I don't have a set schedule. So as you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified when I go live and do my In the Word channel. So I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel so that way you'll be notified. But every Wednesday night, we get into the Word, we talk about it, we discuss it. And, you know what I'm saying? It's truly an inspirational moment because, you know, it's something that God does, man, every single Wednesday night, and it blows my mind. But I celebrated my 1-year anniversary, actually proclaiming the Word live, you know, doing it live to the public, which was March 22nd of this year. So I wanted to, you know, make that announcement and put it out there. And I didn't even know it until Facebook showed me on my actual Facebook page and gave me a reminder, like, you know what, you was doing this time last year. I'm like, whoa, it's been a year that I've been proclaiming the Word. It's how fast time flies. But you know what's so encouraging about that is I was determined to give the Word. I didn't give up. I kept going and kept going. And I didn't take one Wednesday night off, with the exception of me actually spending time with my family or we went out of town. But I continued to stay consistent through it and was determined to preach the Word of God. And so that's why I wanted to encourage you with this message of being determined. Don't give up. Keep moving and keep growing and watch how things change. And you know what? You're going to amaze yourself. And it's crazy. I cannot believe it. It's been a whole year. And every Wednesday night, I was consistent and didn't give up. It just amazes me, man. So I want to encourage you with that. But listen, that's it for this show. If you're new here, again, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to see more of you as we continue to do these videos on this channel. So listen, be encouraged, man. It's your boy Zay. I want to let you know so that you know that it was me. May God give you grace. May give you peace. May cause your soul to prosper in all things. And one last thing before I go. You already know, most definitely.